Hello my fellow Follow the Samurai players, Zaript here, and it's time to take one more look at Better Call Out Tournament number 13. I already showed you my game against Duck, and now it's time to my game against Han Asparukh. And once again I'm doing voiceover for live recording, but this time I'm not looking at the game because it's too painful to remember, and this time I lost the game because of very special kind of stupidity. You know, there is a lot of reasons to lose a game. Bad game plan, bad deployment, bad micro, bad decisions, very good opponent play. There is a lot of reasons in game ones. But sometimes you lose because of the outside of the game reasons. And what happened this time? You know, I tried to use I was ready to lose because I was testing Yugi Kitai approach in this one. I'm kinda testing them on different maps if I have a chance against good opponents. So I was trying to find a good place for my Yugi Kitai on deployment phase, and I got a call from my father, and I was so focused on putting this Yugi Kitai that I took the call and I forgot to tell him that I will call you later, Pops. Call you later. And that was all, because he was calling to talk about new kitchen in their new apartment. He wanted to talk about handles for the furniture, about lamps. He wanted to talk about table, about refrigerator, about air refresher. All that stuff. I mean, it's kind of important, so it took quite a lot of time. Game started, I lost it, game ended, brackets were updated, and we were still talking about that kitchen. And you can't even imagine how I was mad. It was so bad. At some point I just squared or put all my cavalry in one selection and just charged in with all my cavalry. I was so mad that I considered defeat without GG. And of course I wasn't mad on Asparukh or at my father. I was mad at myself. And I still am. And you know, I feel kinda good right now when I'm finally getting this out of my system, because I always hope that I'm a better man. I can do better than this at managing my time and attention. But apparently I can't. So what else can I tell about this game? It's kinda... well, it's not very long. Well, what I'm trying to tell is... game isn't more important than life, of course. But if you want to feel good playing, I mean, the whole point is to have fun playing, right? But it's no fun losing for stupid reasons. So if you really want to enjoy your games and your life, I think it's a good idea to kinda learn to separate them sometimes. And I think this is what Doug does very well with his preparation for tournaments, because I was talking with him about that, and he told me that he kinda tries to sleep well, he tries to eat well before, he tries to have a certain time for a match. So, and he tries to make it so that nothing interferes with his match. And that's something you want to do with this one-day tournaments as well. You want for nothing to interfere. And that's probably the main lesson I get from this game. And while I have a chance, I want to apologize for Han Asparukh for my behavior. it was I wasn't angry at him, of course. Yeah, and I'm a bit ashamed. By the way, on a related note of managing attention, I think Han Asparukh does a very cool stuff. Before and after each game, he takes a pause. I think for smoke, I kinda don't think smoking is a good habit, but taking a break is always a good habit. Take a 2, 3, maybe 5 minute break just to throw out previous game out of your mind and get focused on the next game. And that's something to keep in mind when you play against Han Asparukh. Game will not start. Second game will not start right after the first game. So take your time, guys. Look at the window. Make yourself a tea. I don't know. Talk with your cat or roommate just for a minute. You know. It will help you relax and focus once again. And I think it's enough blubbering for today. Hope this was interesting. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you soon in my next loss. In my loss in a Better Call Out tournament number 14 in my game against Juju. Coming soon. See you guys. See you.